So.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because with the launch of Ninja Turtles, we did get some decent rat cards. One specifically, the Rat King Verminister, and I wanted to retake a look at some of the old rat decks that we did. We have a lot of rat support right now in Standard, and there's actually a really fun way to do them with some of these upgrades. So before we get down into this, Rakods rats, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button right down there, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So, what are we talking about when we talk about rat go wide aggro? This is where we're going to try to get a lot of rat tokens out. We're also going to try to get a lot of death triggers. We're going to try to stack a lot of death triggers up. Rakdos mainly for two cards. Number one is Song of TMNT. This is going to be really essential in what we pull off here. It's actually going to be one of our win cons, is Song of TMNT, which we really need it for the red. But we also had it for Harried Spearguard. We have a couple of good one drops here. You can put either Nezumi Linebreaker or Harried Spearguard. They kind of do a similar things, but in reverse. This is a 1 red, 1/1 haste, and when it dies, it creates a black rat token, which you can specifically sacrifice it if you need to create that rat token out. Can be tactical. Nezumi Linebreaker is kind of the opposite. It's a rat warlock, a 1/1, 1 black, but when it dies, it creates a red mercenary. So they kind of flip each other. And again, you can kind of do these however you need. If you want rats early or you want rats after sacrifice. The point is that we want a lot of early cards that whenever they're sacrificed or they're killed, they still generate a token. That's going to help keep in the death theme and also trigger all the death effects that we're going to have. One of the fun things about this is with Recording Hex for the removal is you can blight these instantly to gain back 2 life and generate a rat token immediately, which is really, really good. Now this rat token can't block, just figure it out, be tactical with it, and be aware that you can always sacrifice them using Recording Hex to get a death trigger off and to play that removal for a little bit more life. As far as removal goes, we're also going to go with Bitter Triumph. You can put any removal here that you want. I'm just going to go with my old standby Bitter Triumph. We are gaining a little bit of life, so I don't mind that 3 life loss. I also don't mind discarding a card if it's a dupe or something like that. But that is the bare minimum removal. If you wanted to add more removal, like up to 10 or 12, in this meta, it largely helps. It helps quite a bit. Now, we're also going to do Valley Rockcaller. This is not a rat, but a squirrel. However, it synchronizes with rats. 1 black and 1 with Menace. Menace being a big theme of this one. 1/3. Each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of squirrels, bats, rats, lizards you control. So the other squirrels, if you put down more Valley Rockcallers, they'll count. But also if you start flooding the board with rats. Now, this is what I talk about with Song of TMNT being a very cool win con. If you have Valley of the Rockcaller middle to late game and you just push out all of your Song of TMNT on this one, you can actually win a game by playing 4 or 5 rats, going in, hitting for 5 damage, and then immediately going in with 5 1/1s and an additional 1/3. You can do a lot with that. That's a huge amount of gain and drain potentially on there. And the more and more rat tokens that we generate, the more effective Valley Rockcaller gets to that nice gain and drain effect that we have going on right there. So keep that in mind, that you can always kind of spam a bunch of them and then swing in. If you can keep this guy alive, you can pull off some cool combos. Now, Verminister the Rat King, really good card. Actually, really solid card. 1 black and 1, a 1/1 legendary for 2. Disappear at the beginning of your end step. If a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, create a 1/1 black rat creature token and put a 1/1 on Rat King. So the more rats dies, the more rat tokens you get per turn, as long as you're losing something every single turn, as long as you're sacrificing something. You can also sacrifice 3 rats and return target creature and all other cards with the same name as that card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So if you lost a bunch of the same name card, you can return a creature card, all of them, if you want, to the battlefield tapped if you sacrifice rats. And remember, sacrificing is actually kind of something that we might want to do, combined with Sephiroth and Ninja Teen. We could actually get a lot of death triggers off with that, and add more rats as we go on. And these rats can block, because they know Kung Fu, apparently. So he's a really, really good 2-drop on everything else. He also counts as a rat. He is a rat avatar, so he's not even a human. He is literally just a rat person. So really good stuff on the 2-drops. Again, combining with Totentaz, solid. Of course, we have the legendaries now. We have Lord Skitter, Sewer King, 1 black and 2 rat noble, 3/3. Whenever another rat you control enters, exile a card from the graveyard. Great for those anti-reanimators. Even lessons decks. Don't forget, lessons decks rely on you having lessons in the graveyard. Eating those up can really mess those up. Don't forget that mechanic. At the beginning of combat, you create a rat and it can't block. So you're going to generate a token every single turn. Generating a token every turn, like Rock Caller into Sewer King, is an immediately attacking for 3 for 2 damage gain and drain right there, because you get this one and you get another one on there. So really solid 3-drop right there to generate, constantly have fodder available, and eat stuff out of the graveyard. Token generation as we go. The other one that we're going to do with the gain and drain before we finish up, Sephiroth. Yes, he loves sacrifice decks. 1 black and 2, my man, human avatar soldier, legendary creature, 3/3. Whenever he enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. He is going to be a big gain and drain and card draw engine for whatever we're doing. And again, you're always going to want to have something to sacrifice, either tokens, rat tokens, or especially these little guys that you can sacrifice and get another token out of, so we can constantly get that gain and drain effect and keep drawing cards as we go. This is also good anti-board wipe tech, because if you've built a wide board and they try to sweep you, like Sephiroth into his Totentaz and swinging in, it's very, very bad to swarm out, because all those little death triggers are going to give you that gain and drain effect. And if you get 4 of them, you get 4 deaths, which you could possibly even pull off yourself with Rat King Verminister by sacrificing 3 right there. So don't forget that. You could actually almost trigger the 1-winged angel effect just by using Rat King. You're going to get that Sephiroth, Super Sephiroth thing. So now Ninja Teen is going to be the other new card that we add. I've been loving this card more and more. It has won me a lot of games. Very worth the investment. 1 black, 2. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, either by exiled or any kind of way, if it leaves the battlefield, not even killed, each opponent loses 1 life. You stack this with Sephiroth and you swing in with like 5 or 6 Totentaz, guess what? They all die, you lose 12 life. You know, it is a huge gain, it is a huge life loss effect that is super, super, super useful. Then, of course, you have the surprise attack. This is where people get them all the time. 1 black and 1 for the level 2. Creatures you control get +1 and have menace. Now we're talking. Now into the late game, again, hitting that Totentaz and pumping everyone for +2, and menace means they can't block as much as they do. More creatures die if they do block, and of course, anytime creatures die, they lose life, and you might also be gain and draining. You can see how all these effects are kind of start to stack together every single turn here. Especially if you have like Ninja Teen and Sephiroth, and they hit a board wipe or a sweeper on 5 or 6, and they clear off a huge amount, they're going to lose so much life, man. It might be too dangerous for even to wipe the board, because if they're down to, you know, 8, 5, 10 life or whatever like that, they're low, they might lose so much that it won't even be worth it. Of course, we talked about Totentaz, 1 red and X, create X rat, black rat creature tokens. This creature can't block. Don't forget, this gives every single one of your creatures haste, okay? Creatures you control gain haste, not just the ones that comes out. So you could actually just play this for 1 red and give everyone haste if you wanted to, but the fact that you can scale it and play that, play as many rats as you possibly can, hitting the Menace Ninja Teen with a ton of Totentaz and swinging in with Sephiroth and all these other ones, so everything gets death triggers, everything is menaced, monster play, and it's how I won a lot of games, just to absolutely punish people for damned if you do, damned if you don't. If they block, they lose life. If they don't, they lose life. They just don't have enough blockers. You could finish it off with 2 or 3 Twisted Sewer Witches right here. I did 2. You could certainly do 3 and do the 61 special if you'd like. This, of course, is a great finisher. Whenever this creature enters, creates a 1/1 black rat creature token. This creature can't block. Then every single rat you control gets a Wicked token. Everybody gets +1. Everyone gets enchanted +1, and whenever they die, they lose 1 life. So now we're stacking the life loss with Ninja Teen, Sephiroth, with Twisted Sewer Witch. You have 5 or 6 rats going in. There's 3/2 menaces, and everyone that dies makes the opponent lose 3 life. it's not a good look. It's going to be very, very bad if you do finish it up with that. So Twisted Sewer Witch is a nice little finisher right there for an uncommon. Really like that stuff. A little bit of everything, but Rats and Warlocks seems to be the name of the game right there. 8 instants, 4 sorcerers, 3 enchantments, 23 lands on a standard, mostly black, pretty aggressive deck right here, the Rat King deck. 11 swamps, 2 mountains, Blazemires, Blood Clips, and Starting Towns. As far as the sideboard goes, Revenge of the Rats is not bad. We don't really fill up the graveyard too much, but I'd be remiss if I didn't put that in there. Shredder's Technique for a little bit of removal of enchantments or creatures. Tangled Colony's okay, but I never really have too much success with it. I do like the Strat Bat for Sacrifice, Nowhere to Run for your Hexproof. Innocuous Rat is not bad either to manifest. It's actually a pretty decent common. And Persistent Marshstalker in case you want to get real spicy. And whenever you attack with 1 or more rats, if there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you may pay that and immediately attack in with the plus. So he's a nice little ringer right there in case you want. But I think that pretty much this is everything that you're going to need. And as long as you're not flooding like I did, you're going to do fine with this one. It's a lot of fun in this deck and just a really great strategic deck that just puts people in a bad situation until they're eaten alive by a rat. So if you want to see more stuff like this, twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. Stream every single night on Twitch and YouTube. You can hit that bell, be notified when we go live, or post any kind of new decks in case you want to join Notification Squad, the elite squad of notifiers. Check out our Discord in case you want to join the Villainy community, post your own decks. This deck is available down below on our AetherHub or Moxfield. Link is going to be in the description. And of course, I'd love to see a comment from you. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this. Make sure to like the video. Let's get into it. Yeah, we won 6 games in a row earlier. We won 6 games in a row earlier, and then we lost like 7 in a row. So I don't know what's going on there. It's pretty weird. Boom. Izumi. Boom. We'll do Starting Town. I don't trust that he's not going to have a counter spell, but we'll give it a shot. A Rock Caller. Boom. Alright. He might burn that guy out. Monument. Okay. We're gonna do this. Gain a little life back. Abandon attachments. Do that. He's got the burn up there. He's waiting for it. He said, I'm gonna get you. Ah, I got you. We're gonna get rid of you, Combustion Technique. Go in. Up. Put you down again. Get you up. Sacrifice. Yeah, it's pretty good. Tempest Rising is not bad at all, man. It is solid, solid stuff. Alright, who's he gonna get me with? He's gonna get me with somebody here, isn't he? He's gonna pop me out. Oh, he didn't have it. Look at that. Do recommend it. Boom. Spike you immediately. Boom. Spike him. Get rid of combustion. He didn't like that. He forgot that it ate the thing out of the graveyard. You eat that one. Yeah, you got fucking mad at it, didn't you? Ah, he got mad at it. Yeah, fucking. Yikes, that's not good. We'll keep it though. Booty Eating Bandit. Wow. Bold name here. Say enters tap. Hey, there's nothing we can do. They said it's time for 50 removals. Enters tap. We're gonna do this. We're gonna catch the counter spell. Oh, interesting. Oculus. Oh. Okay, so he wants to raise the Oculus. Gotcha. Nice. They always have a flawless hand, I think. Damn neared him. Down to 3, but no, we need a little bit more removal there. It wasn't fast enough. There's a good reanimator card like in almost every set. I don't know why they consistently give White the absolute best reanimator that they possibly can. But they love it. It's their favorite. You don't approve of the silly names? Hey, Summer. I was wondering where you went. Aaron, did I say hi to you, Aaron? I hope I did. Black. Beavers. Sephiroth. Okay, so if he doesn't play removal, he might sneak a card in. He might sneak a card in, but we gotta play Blood Crypt and then to Sephiroth there. Hey, what's up, Lil Nick? How you doing? Maze Collins, welcome. Okay, took him 20 minutes to play Island. Fantastic. Good stuff. Love that. Gonna swing in with Dream Beavers. You're gonna do 1 damage with Dream Beavers. He's gonna knock it back to my hand, probably. Boom, boom. Okay. Why is it taking him so long to do anything? That's my question. Why are we having these long delays? Super nice.
Let's give it our all, punk. Bet you didn't expect to see me here. Just try to keep up.
Boom. Okay.
Oh, 1 point for catching me.
Kaido. The slow play king, yeah. I know he wants to get rid of Sephiroth. We have another one in our hand. The slow play king right here. Hey, what's up, Cruise Nick? Keeps pumping ninjas.
I just hate a fair fight.
Get rid of Kaido. Alright. Three cards. Got blockers. I think we gotta... I like to get a mana and play Ninja Teen and surprise the fuck out of him. I think that's our best bet. Genuinely. Bloodbit's Drowner. Alright, we get locked up. Verminister. Scry, Harried Spear Guard. Put down Harried Spear Guard. Okay, so there's the third mana. There's the third mana up there. Boom. If we hit Ninja Teen and menace him, I think we'll be good to go, unless he sweeps me. I don't think he's gonna sweep. That's my guess anyways. He might just draw a card. Yeah. Discarded a mana. Green Beavers again. I think we let him have the 4. Yeah, that's what we like to see there. Because there's no recovery from this hit. Oh, brother, it's going to be so bad. Slow play king, man. Come on. Take your licks, bro. Nope. 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 They're all menace, bro. There you go. He got it. He figured it out. He figured it out. It's fine. We had to clone it, change a card to get the bad juju off us, but okay, yeah, I could do this. I could do this. Even me on site. Never. Never trust those fuckers. Boom. Right. He downloaded that. You think he downloaded that deck? He's got an instant in his hand. He's cuffing an instant. Whatever it is, removal, or I don't know what it is, but he's got some sort of instant in his hand. Aren't Zombie Fine Foggy Swamps good reanimated cards? Yeah, they are. The trick is that to do a shark reanimator is you have to have the shark out. Not only do you have to have the shark out, you have to have the shark in the graveyard, and you have to have a bunch of other stuff. Skellington. Okay, we're gonna hold steady. He gets to solve that. We get to go in, pop, pop. Land. To say enters tab. Boom, boom. Got him. Dragons? I haven't done dragons in a while, and there really isn't a good dragon update, but I don't know. Tomorrow? What's tomorrow bring? I don't know. People didn't like mono green. Maybe an Orzhov? How long has it been since I did an Orzhov? Listen, Menace on a go wide is lethal. If you can surprise Menace in, especially get Menace on a go wide, man, my red Menace decks back in the day, there used to be a card that said, Menace can only be blocked by 3 creatures. Nobody had that shit, man. Everybody was fucked when I ran that one. Everyone was completely boned when we ran that. Menace can only be blocked by 3 creatures. I don't trust this fucking guy. Let's do that. Okay. Snake deck would be interesting, yeah. That's also known as the Snack deck. Blazemire Verge to the Sewer King. He could go on the sweep here. Probably will be a sweep. Because this is Jeskai do nothing. Oh, it's Repurposing Bay. Okay. So we'll go in. He could sweep me here. It'll do a shitload of damage. That's not that bad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We have Song of Totem Taz. We're good to go. Oh yeah. Nyctophobia deck. I hope everybody starts calling them Jeskai Do Nothings. Okay, I hope that that becomes the official name of what those decks are. Is Jeskai Do Nothing. Repurposing Bay, which of course is to just make another porpoise again. I don't know if y'all know that, but the point of that is to just have more porpoises. Get 'em, rats. Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. Went 6 in a row earlier. Our previous, we were at 7-2, and then we just completely shat the bed. I don't know why. I genuinely do not think it was reflective of the deck at all. We just, I don't really understand the phenomenon that we had there, but it was amazing. You get to the point where it's like, I'm not even mad anymore. I'm so confused. Oh, look who it is. It's our good friend, Jeskai Do Nothing. Yeah, we're at a 66%. That's perfectly fine for ranking, man. That's, you know, we've had some good draws here. I think we're perfectly in the acceptable range here. Play Fired Bricks. This is either well, it could be artifacts. Don't get it fucked up. It could be artifacts. Let's do Starting Town with Rock Caller, Shot Caller. Yeah, it's fucking, it's artifacts. Decline. He's gonna pull off some fucking wicked shit off the top. Gives us that. Did he just whiff? Is he just not get good cards? What happened here? Repurposing Bay, where again we make another porpoise. It's the main goal of the repurposing bay. Oof. Gonna do another exile, I think. This guy hit hard on his artifacts. I wish they'd ban this just so I don't have to play them anymore. That's my biggest wish. Cryogen Relic. Boom. Battlefield. Authority of the Consoles. I'll take 8, sure. Let's wait. Let's do no attacks. see what we got here. I know, Cosmic Brownies. It's not ideal. It's not ideal to see a fucking one of these stupid things. It is not ideal. It's the worst thing you can see. It's the goddamn porpoises. Yes, actual clowns with the makeup and the everything. Yes, I agree with you. I made that mistake one time where everyone just forced mulligan over and over and over and over again every game all night, and we never really got anywhere. Yeah, I limited that one. Breeding pool. Verminister. Okay. Okay, so we'll do elves again. Populator. Harried Spearguard. No attacks. Okay. We're gonna hit Ninja Teen. I don't think he can get fucking. Maybe he puts Ouroboros out right now. Yeah. Amazing. How I called that. Second Ouroboros. Vibrance. Oh no. Whatever land. Hey, what's up, LoJack? How you doing? Those are horrible ideas, Gobbler. Welcome, LoJack. How was your night? Were you playing a magic? Quantum Riddler. Draw a card. And he said no thanks. Worst floods that you've seen in a while. it monstrously bad. Genuinely, like I don't know what to, when I draw fucking 12 lands, I don't know what to say to that. What am I supposed to do with drawing 12 lands? What can I tell viewers at that point about what they should expect with this deck? You know what I mean? Like, hey, you may draw fucking 50 fucking lands. You know, I think at a certain point we're kind of beyond the 8-ball. It is so ridiculously absurd that I struggle to even fucking understand it in a way. No attacks and turn. And your mobile. Is he gonna go in? Three. Boom, boom. All right, with Ninja Teen out, we may be able to fucking remain a little alive right there. Do. Llanowar Elves, that's not a good card for him. Insidious Fungus is, ooh, that could hurt me a little bit there because he could sacrifice it from an entity. He's going in. He shouldn't, but he is. Perfect. Yep. Cooked. Cooked. There you go. All right, last one. Hey, what's up, Evil Unicorn Nymph? How you doing? Ops goes first, and I got this shit hand. Now, I don't think we're going to keep this one. Alright, this guy is just frozen. We'll mulligan that. Fine, why not? Return a card, Totem Taz. Nizumi. Boom. Ralph Tough Turtle. Do this. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Voice of Victory. He's gonna kill that rock caller. Get down to the 10 there. Is he gonna swing on me? That's the question. Featherbrain Flyer. He's gonna go in there. Do no attacks. Big brother. Yeah, he's gonna kill him. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, no removal. We didn't have anything there. I already did a few moon deck. Yeah, that deck is really good. That was one of my first ones that I ever ran. That may have actually been mine. That's a really good deck. Mobilize ping. With Mobilize, actually, believe it or not, one of the best things you can run for mobilization is one of the best things you can run for ninjas is Mobilize, because there's so many different cards that get off on that. They fucking love it. Boom. Boom. We needed one more turn, and we might have made it, but... Ooh, what's he doing here? Is this Sultai Reanimator? Yeah, it's Sultai Reanimator. Excuse me while I salt this tie. Mobilize is a great mechanic. They really knocked it out of the park with that one. Ninja Team. Hurts him there. Surveil. I don't really have anything good to go with there. I think that I can cook this guy. Excuse me while I cook this guy. I can definitely cook this guy. Dead. Yeah, this guy's fucking cooked. I don't think he knows he's cooked. But he is. Yeah. We're a little bit farther behind. Yeah, as bad as I got flooded, you know. Advance. We'll say enters tab. We're gonna do U. Solemn Simulacrum. Let's see what he grabs here. By our site. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's cook them. Let's cook them. Oh, that's barbecue right there. Barbecue. Ooh. Barbecue. Oh, get back on fucking artifacts. I know that we had monstrously crazy problems with flooding, other issues, but man, we were cooking people eventually. If we get the right line, we are gonna cook you, man. That was turn 5. We absolutely roasted that artifacts. We're fighting with the best of meta right now and staying at about a 66% win rate, you know, which is not bad at all. So we are fighting the good fight here with New Rats City. What else can I say except rats off to you?